Yeah, I ain't know who it be, man. I'm back up in this thing, man. To my young spaz in this bitch, you feel me? I'm bringing seed on me. I know the bringing seed makes for me. It's that raw and cat. You know I'm getting trucks. We talking for a minute. Lie. I'm only giving you the real. You know the deal, that's how it gotta be. I ain't with that fraud, now it ain't part of my anatomy. They talk that shit behind my back, but it don't bother me. We don't gotta speak, keep them weak ass apologies. I'ma keep on doing me, you know I'm only moving with who you see on the side of me. I fuck with real niggas, I put my life on it. Why the wrong bitches show up at the right moments? But don't confuse love with lust, better know the difference. Shit, how you fucked up, boy, these hoes are different. No Hussein, I just blow past they ass like I'm Jamaican. Don't got no time for bullshit, ain't got that kind of patience. I done been up in that room, but I ain't got no statements. They understand on the truth, I don't gotta explain it. Fuck what they think, I got my own thoughts. Give a fuck about what they say, cause I'm my own boss. You don't gotta lie about it. Whole lot of die about it. We from the streets, niggas came from the pain. Shit, that boy spaz, ain't no stains on my name. I'm shooting for the top. You see, I ain't meant to sing. You have to lie to get that top. You see, I ain't meant to sing. You no comparison. No mistake about that. See, they don't compare you, so they can hate about that. Know my business, but I stay the same. You know, that nigga take a look back to make it all back. Shit is real like yeah. And yeah, this picture far from perfect. Shout out to my future bitch. I hope he know this nigga worth it. I'm always out here working, no sibling, but I be swerving. Moving really through these streets, cause see my life, it got a purpose. 10 toes on that surface, no weapon, I just spit the truth. Watch for the devil, he lurking, he trying to get to you. That's why I feel Lord be with me and look out.
No, I gotta hear my shit.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale.
Oh my god,
It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man incomplete. That's Chandler. And he is
these
going to
niggas looking
lose yardage
saucy.
here. It's a loss of 4 on that first play, and it's second down.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though, huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. That kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? They got to figure it out, snap it out, and finish it off.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Max Crosby blowing up the play, getting the sack. Just 2 plays in, and Charles already their first sack defensively.
Yeah, how about that? That didn't take long, did it? And now they look at third down. That's another time trying to get the
for the game you're trying to play. I just want you to keep straight.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will bring it back.
That wasn't me. That was
interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, CD, these 2 teams barely off the buses, and this defense already has a sack and now the interception and the pick 6 to take the lead.
Partner, you'd have to think that this was part of their game plan coming in because they
wanted
to embrace an aggressive mindset and attack on defense. They were trying to force that quick miscue, and I would say that their plan worked to perfection.
Jerry, who the fuck is Milstead?
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away.
And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this
go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now it's 2nd and 10. They run for the first time with Ty Chandler.
We here.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Here.
They'll set up a throw.
Oh, that's a catch.
Right side.
What a catch.
His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3 and out.
Now a handoff to Chandler. He finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down. The Cardinals hit 2-0 here to begin the season, and they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Yeah, shut up, CD. Fuck.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And under the
That
Lions'
defense
pressure,
crazy.
he's brought down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long.
One thing that I liked about this guy during the draft process was his motor. Of course, I loved his skills, but he plays hard on every down.
And that motor on full display there as he gets his first NFL sack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
4th down, and on is Ty Long to punt. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one.
Damn.
And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Finally get to get on offense.
Shoulder, bro. Fuck. Bro, this is probably the best team I ever had. Like top to bottom, it's probably the best team I ever drafted.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
Oh my goodness.
Stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And one of the key things you always look for when you're evaluating a defense is how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get per game? And how about last week's game? That number? 6. Absolutely phenomenal performance. They were on top of their game right from the first snap.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
All right.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And this will wind up a Lions first down as he gets this up past the 30. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, in their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it well.
And you also have to say to yourself as a team, don't go away from what worked. That's not the reason the game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Okay. All right, my bad.
Line of scrimmage to 31 now on 1st and 10. And Mayfield just getting the play off. Henry's got it out on the left side. So he stopped for no gain, and it'll be 2nd down.
You look at this Arizona defense.
They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
One thing you always look for when you're evaluating a defense, how opportunistic are they? How many takeaways do they get? How about last week's game? The number was 6. Phenomenal performance.
Oh, I like that.
There is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield.
That nigga ugly.
Wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first.
Mayfield off the play fake.
That's a fucking dive. Oh, my God.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
What a dive.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
Play action now. Here's Mayfield. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Henry. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Now a handoff looking right. Reek Woolen in on the stop.
Oh, we got
When
Reek.
you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
Here's a 2nd and 5. Play fake. Mayfield out to his left. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a 3rd down situation.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice harmless slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. They'll try and run for it with Henry. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. A great play.
Have a great drive.
His 7th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Lions go up by 2 touchdowns. Lutz good on the extra point. And that'll make the score 14-0.
All right. Look. Fuck on. Yeah.
Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
Oh.
And able to get this out to the 20. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0.
We're
Are
over
you
here.
worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your
Oh,
team. You want to make sure that they stay positive.
oh, my nigga
But at the
down.
same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Let's go.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Max Crosby able to record his 5th sack of the season. He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure, and these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck constantly, they've got no chance to win this game.
Oh, that's big.
Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, that play was certainly a little bit different because on the previous play, he was sacked this time. Protection a lot better, had time to survey the field, and still couldn't find an open receiver.
Let's go, D.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Ty Long now to punt this one away.
We go, D. Damn. What up, y'all block?
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And the Lions will take over.
Nigga got saucy.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen
Nobody actually
continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
Second down and 8.
These niggas really look clean, like they're clean as fuck. Damn, I'm getting caught up in that.
He'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Third down and 6. They go play action. Mayfield. Throw left side complete. That's Henry. And they'll bring him down here up at about the 22-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th down. Only a gain of 2 there. 2 minutes to play. First half. It's 14-0. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down.
But
Fielded just inside the 20. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line. You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
It's absolutely surprising.
That nigga said.
Because it happens so rarely. You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is his horoscope off? His biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, Davis.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right?
But you boxing.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Oh, come on, defense. All right.
Now a handoff as they run left side to the 36-yard line. Stop there.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double it up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
Mayfield on play action. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Damn. That's not it. Fuck. I can't pick a play. This shit dumb as hell.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
And his live down on. Fuck a lot.
A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 the score as we get rolling again here in this second half. From his end zone, Travis Homer. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. They'll start on the ground here on first down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Okay.
2 yards to go, 2nd down. Mayfield now. Going deep here for Watkins. Oh, into double coverage and intercepted.
I know it.
And the Cardinals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. And pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they just got a little help from their defense forcing the turnover. Now can they make that pay off in points?
They need to, partner. They're down on the scoreboard. Need to take advantage of those opportunities, and this is a good one right in front of them.
Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. Now back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Justin Reed. And the Lions will take over possession here up at the 44.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 44. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 3rd and 8. Now Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete.
God.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time.
I'm bullshit.
And this nigga kick is so goddamn. What the fuck?
Now this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On play action, they'll throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. A 3rd down conversion with a strong gain of 14.
Well, that was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
They run it with Chandler. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Second and 4. He'll fire deep, looking for more.
Oh my God.
Inside the 15. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A huge play there for Arizona. 47 yards. Nothing in that first half, nothing on the last drive, but they're moving now with a 1st and 10. Here's Chandler.
Damn.
And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 51 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
From the 5, 2nd and 4. Now Chandler, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get
Look how the
first
game's
down
so rigged.
as he's tackled at the
Any
one.
black quarterback stopped their
5
fumble
yards on the
right there.
scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Devin Singletary, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Jason Myers now for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Travis Homer on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
All right. We're going to lock in.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter, despite their defense giving up that last touchdown.
Oh,
we'll
my
see if
goodness.
they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. 2nd down and 4. Throwing, Mayfield. Rolling to his right. Throw right side, going to be taken in by Henry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
19 yards there on the catch and run.
Well, a clear running situation. Trying to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit them over the top.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
Thank you.
He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Detroit. A great
Get out of
effort
there.
there.
Oh.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the
That nigga
season.
just like
And the
that.
Lions look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index, because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep
I'm supposed to
water
be
now.
out.
Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Oh, a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
There's no downplaying that we all knew that this was a critical possession, and to get a return like that to start things off, that's the spark that they needed. That's the spark they were looking for.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
Good yardage on the completion there. And when they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score, because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And the Lions
Defense pressure too strong. Down he goes.
This nigga Max Crosby.
Max Crosby able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
How'd you like to be the offensive coordinator, the offensive line coach trying to come up with an answer for this pass rush? What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result on the scoreboard. Long day in the pocket for the quarterback.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap.
Kind of run hard.
Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Second and 2. Escaping the pressure right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Lions are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Charles.
That nigga just went crazy. It's over? Good game, bro. That nigga just went crazy. Oh my God. User. I don't got no fucking.